connected to chat. Mystery sailing tour reaches Singapore. Number of participants, zero. Wow. Hi folks, how are you today? Hey, how you doing? Chocolate Labs, love them. So, all right, I guess this is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna waltz around and do a virtual tour with nobody around but me. I'm in Singapore, and more specifically, I'm on the island of Sentosa, which has got a pretty cool history. Anyway, the tour hasn't started yet. And besides, I don't have anybody coming on board, so what the hell? I'll turn the camera around, I believe, and then we can get back. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this is south of Singapore itself, and it's lovely here. I couldn't believe it. I've never been here before in my life. Give you a little bit of a shot before, well, again, the tour doesn't really start because we don't have anybody on board. I am learning how to promote the tour, and apparently I'm failing. These are southern islands below Sentosa, which is the island that we're on right now. Pretty big island, 500 hectares, and look what they've done with it now. They've turned it into a really quite an exotic, high-end residential island. It's got 2 golf courses. It's got 14 hotels. It's got, you know, you can wander around on these paths all the way along, right down to you know, some gorgeous beaches down here, like Celoso Beach, and I was down there the other day, and it's quite something. They have a connection between this island and, well, Singapore itself. The city-state is an island. So this is a smaller island below the big island, and since 1974 you could cross over by cable car, which I did the other day, and I'll tell you what, it's a nice way to see the city. Let's walk back down here, because I'm not going to go all the way over there. The idea of this little tour was to reintroduce myself, because if any of you remember from last year, we were sailing a boat from Phuket, Thailand, to Marmaris in Turkey, and we did that, and we had stops along the way, and whenever we'd stop along the way, it was an opportunity to get out and do a little of this virtual tour business. But apparently that's not working unless I see somebody come up. No, there's nobody. This unfortunately happened in Malta as well. But anyway, let me just keep going on here, and I'll upload it to YouTube or something. You can catch it at another time at your leisure. Anyway, we were doing these mystery tours, and I was fortunate enough to be on board a sailboat, and we were delivering them. And there were ports of call along the way. And last year we were able to go, you know, Phuket in Thailand to Uligamu in Maldives, and then Saukin in Sudan, of all places, and then Suez Canal, and Isabelandia, and then right through across the Mediterranean to Gaucha, and then to Marmaris. And that was it, and it was fun. It was exciting. But that old platform ended. Now there's a new one, and I don't have a good handle on the new one, unfortunately. Let's check out these new buildings, huh? I'll do these little stops along the way here. I was just amazed with Singapore. First of all, again, I'd never been here before, but I didn't realize that it's a city-state. It's a city and a country, all in the same thing, and it's surrounded by water. And there is a causeway that goes through Johor, which connects it to Malaysia. And in fact, when we I'm going to show you the boat that we're going on. That's the reason for this little introduction tour, is to show you what we're taking up. It's not a sailboat. It's a big stink pot, but I think you'll get a kick out of it. Her name is Tubby, and I'm going to show it to you in a minute. But we'll just walk through here. This is again quite high end, and there's some homes on the other side over here that I was told to go take a look at that are, you know, $50 million a piece, that sort of thing. And I thought, well, why not? go over and bum a cup of rum around 3 a.m. See how the neighbors are doing. Okay, back to what we were doing before. So now this year, Rupert and I, we left Malta, and same sailboat, 46-foot Hylas, lovely boat, and we sailed it. The final destination was to be the Caribbean, which we did deliver it there. We finally dropped it off in Tortola, but the sail took us from Malta to Sciacca in Sicily, and then over to Cagliari in Sardinia, and then from there Ibiza in Spain, and then we went over to Gibraltar. We actually spent Christmas in Gibraltar, and it was quite nice. And then from there we sailed out to the Canary Islands, Las Palmas specifically. From there we picked up the owner and we went down to Cabo Verde, and that was really an eye-opener too. They've all been eye-openers. Really been loving the whole thing. So, dog walking paradise. Ladies, how are you? Anyway, here we go. Oh, listen, this is where we're going to peel out. It's Saturday afternoon right now. We're supposed to be leaving around Wednesday. So we're going to come up through this little gap here. And our boat is over there. I'll just go around the horn here. I got to jump a fence here. I'm on residential property here. We're trespassing. How about that? You map it out for you. Those guys are still dredging. I believe they're dredging. They were doing that yesterday. This is the marina where I'm staying at. It's called 115 Marina. So 115. So it's 75 miles north of the equator. There we go. So we're going to be coming. Hi guys. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you fellas. Enjoying the day? Yeah, me too. Isn't raining. Not like yesterday, huh? Yesterday was pissing out this time of day. And I'm working without an umbrella, fellas, so take that. Show you the boat over here. This is Tubby. Tubby's the blue, she's got her blue bow hanging out there. It's a steel ship, 65 feet long. We're probably going to push her along at around 8 knots. And we're taking her from here to Boat Lagoon Marina, and it's in Phuket in Thailand. Probably take us about 3.5 days to get there. Now we may stop in Langkawi on the way, which would be kind of fun. I've never been there either. Anyway, we're going to walk down here a little bit so I can hop over the fence and then head over to the other side. Unfortunately, again, I don't know how to do these virtual tours, and we have absolutely no one. Do we have one person? Mike Lake. No? Mike, are you there? I think one person is watching this video. If that's true, say hello. Anything? That's fun. That's fun. Okay. One person. It's you and me, whoever you are. Again, we gotta just take a quick boo around the South Seas below Singapore, and it's sort of part of downtown over there. But this is our marina here, and bear with me. I gotta hop over this little fence, sort of do the Spider-Man thing. There we go. And we'll walk over here. We're gonna check out our boat. So you get an idea of that, because after this boat, this is the only power boat that we've ever done, and it'll probably who says it'll be the last one, but it could very well be the last one. And we're going to drop it off, as I say. It's going to go up on the hard. It's going to go for some refit in at this marina in Thailand. But after that, apparently we're going to France to get a catamaran, and then from that catamaran we're going to Croatia, grab another one, and then we are going down the Red Sea. So I've been keeping my eyes peeled on who's missing who down there these days. It's been pretty crazy, but we're small potatoes. And here's Tubby right here. She look gorgeous. Huh? She's kind of, and I mentioned this to my brothers the other day, she's kind of got that Tancook Ferry-esque look to her, which I don't have a problem with at all. And she's registered at Langkawi, which again, I mentioned that earlier, we like to stop on the way. That's an island. It's a really cool spot. A lot of these boats you can see are from, registered in Langkawi. An island on the way up to Thailand. And I think it's still in Malaysia, but just by inches. And I'll walk you over here. This is where I usually spend most of the time while I'm here, up and down this dock. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody asking me questions. Oh wait, connected, Anna. Virtual tour. I'm watching your tour. Oh, Anna. Anna? Well, hello. I guess it's just you and me, Anna. How you doing? I hope you're enjoying your afternoon or evening. Hard to tell because it is just after 6 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon here in Singapore. And here's the funny thing, Anna. I am from Chester, Nova Scotia, and it is exactly 12 hours difference. So nobody there is up on a Sunday morning at 6 a.m. that I know of. I don't know about any of your friends. But thanks for coming along. That's nice. So Anna, we're going to walk along the marina here again. And this is the one that we hang out at. And Anna, when we take off on probably Wednesday, you can see Tubby over there. We just go right out behind, where that boat's going out now. And then we get out into the seas and we follow the Malaysian coast right up. And like I say, it'll probably be, 3 or 4 days. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be one of the shortest trips we've ever done because the other trips were, transatlantic and up through the, Mediterranean. Of course, the Mediterranean was laden with stops, which I loved, by the way. Anna, have you ever been to Singapore? Typing an answer, maybe? Because if you haven't, I highly recommend it. I've never been to a city like this before in my life. It's just so neat and clean and orderly. And, I know I'm at a marina right now and just strolling around, and this is sort of a different world. But really, even downtown, wow. Saw a guy downtown, he was vacuuming the road. Vacuuming, like a regular house vacuum thing, but he was working with the city. It was just the cleanliness and the friendliness and just a lovely, lovely spot. I had no idea. So it's been fun to get around town, and I'm hoping to get downtown a little bit more before I leave, which again, I say is on Wednesday. Now, let me see. Did you have a question here? Let's see. Vacuuming doors. Yeah, I know. That's what we said. Wow. And I was with 2 other guys, and they're from the UK, and they went, "Holy shit! Look at this! This guy's vacuuming the street," and he was doing a good job too. And tonight is Saturday night. Taylor Swift's still in town. I think she's going to be swinging it again tonight down at the National Stadium. Could be her last night, or tomorrow night's her last night. Anyway. I haven't returned her call, so I think she's a little pissed at me. But what are you going to do? So, Anna, tell me, you're in Europe right now? Is this true? I think I get a smiley face. I think that means yes. Okay, hi folks, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Just great, thanks very much. It's not raining.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not sunny right now, Anna, but trust me, I'm enjoying the fact that there's a little bit of cloud cover because it gets pretty warm here, very hot, well over 30 every day, and but it rains. So today it's a little cloud cover, but no rain. So it's a little bit cooler. It's quite nice. Yeah, this is the name of our place right here. You see 115 Marina, and we're in Sentosa Cove. And Sentosa has been refurbished. since the Second World War. They were going to actually put an oil refinery here. They had a deal with Esso, but somebody cut in and said, no, we don't want to do that. And they wanted to turn it into a green lung and a tourist destination. And now it's like a fantasy land. They have Universal Studios here, a big park for that, and the water slides and the cable car rides and the bungee cord stuff and the what do you call that stuff? You go flying through the trees. Anyway, it'll come to me in a minute. Maybe you can help me with that. But they have lovely beaches here. They have 2 golf courses on this island. They got all kinds of things going on. This is where I'm going to go later on, Anna, to get shaved and cleaned up for dinner this evening. That's what's going on in my little world down here. You used to stream on Hago, right? Yes, I did, Anna. And to tell you the truth, I'm having a hard time with this new platform because it's Hago was just one bang zing and away you went. This I have to get one app to talk to another app to talk to another app to talk to the final destination, and I don't know. You're the only person with me, and God love you for being here. This is great. Because I'm going to be walking around talking to myself. At least psychologically I feel, no, I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to Anna. Get something going on here. Lost my mind. Yeah, I used to be with Hago, and I did the Havana tours, and those were great. Those were a couple of years ago. But through geopolitics, those had to end. And that was the end of that. And then I had the fortune to hop on board with Rupert and do some sailing. Some, lengthy trans-ocean sailing, and decided to do this mystery tour. And that's why, again, Anna, I want to do more, so stick with me on this. Because we're going to go to Thailand, and then I think France, and then Croatia, and then Seychelles. And on the way to Seychelles, there's probably going to be another trip into Salkin or Djibouti, places like that. Places that you may not have gone to before. And please come along. We'll have a few laughs. Check them all out together. But as I say, this has been more complicated. I try to get myself organized a couple times with the new protocol, and I'm not doing very well because I'm a very low-tech guy, unfortunately. As Mike Lake, Sideshow Mike would say, not too slick productions. Now, let me read if you ask any other questions. Let me share your live the group. Maybe others would join. Oh, yes. Thank you very much. No, that'd be great. That's the other thing, and I'm not sure how to reach out to people to let them know. I apparently supposed to use Facebook to do the promotion, and then somehow connect that to Streamlabs, and Streamlabs to YouTube Studio, and somewhere along the line, something fell through the cracks. I leave a lot of cracks around, trust me. And I'd love to sit down with somebody who could really straighten me out on this, because there's a lot of touring to be done. I'm going to be doing this for the next year, and it's kind of fun to do stuff like this on the fly. I mean, of course, and we're not going to give you very much notice. We never did, because we don't know when we're coming into port, and we're not sure when we're leaving. A lot of it's predicated on weather. It's a sailboat. How fast are you going? Well, today we're doing 5 knots. Yesterday we're doing 7, that sort of thing. And it all adds up to a different time. So I can't really nail down dates and times very well. But that's kind of part of the fun of the mystery tour. Not only the mystery is where we're going, the mystery is what time we're getting there. This little bar right here is closing on Tuesday, so I think they're featuring half-price beer in there right now. So everybody and their dogs probably in there going for it, sucking back the rest of the kegs. I'll walk up here. Now, let's see, Anna. How long have we been doing this? Almost 20 minutes. Are there any other questions you have? Let me turn this thing around so we can chat a bit here. Wait a minute. Hang on, Anna. This thing? Oh, wait. Here we go. Front camera. Yeah, that's still the back camera. Ah, there we go. How professional can I be? No kidding. Anyway, the wind has picked up, caused havoc for my hair. But here we are, back we're still at the little marina that I hang out at. We're going to be here till Wednesday. But, Anna, what I want to do, I'd love to do this. Hopefully I can do it, because I really believe we're going to be here for a few more days. That being the case, I wanted to take you and anybody else downtown to, they call it the CBD, the Central Business District. And it's quite something because, Singapore is a real metropolis. I mean, it's come a long way since the colonial period, and now it is a thriving metropolis with, transshipment right there. I think it's like the biggest in the world. You probably saw all of those, big ships behind us there, and transshipment between the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean, so that's huge. And then finance, and they got a big financial industry going on here. Anyway, it'd be kind of fun to get people downtown to see some of that, and they've got some great old museums and galleries and some funky old architecture that's mixed nicely with these gorgeous new high-rises. Anyway, that's I guess that's about it. I don't know what else I could tell you right now, because again, this was just to be a short reintroduction to what I'd been doing before with the mystery tour on a sailboat. And we're going to get back on sailboats. This is only the one powerboat that we're taking. And let me get the glasses down so I can see what's going on here. If you have another question. Taurus, yes, it's a group on Facebook. Oh. Should have probably talked to them. All right. So before I go then, Anna, let me say this. I'm going to try to do a tour on Tuesday, but downtown, not here, so that you can get a different perspective of it. I don't know what time it is for you wherever you are. Right now it's 6 o'clock in the afternoon for me, and it's hard to make it all work for the different markets, call it that. So maybe I'll shoot for earlier in the morning or something like that, but I'll try to get it better online and better promoted, and hopefully you'll be back. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did. It's just the two of us, right? Not a big crowd, light on the crowd, but thanks for coming. I appreciate it, Anna. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, wherever you are, and hopefully we'll see you again soon as I get a little better at this. So now I'm going to try to figure out how to shut this off as I say goodbye. Hang on here. There we go. Bye, Anna.